Hello everyone. It's a really nice day out here. I'm taking a walk out here in the sunshine. It's supposed to be up to 70 degrees here in Texas. It's going to be a nice warm Christmas, which is really nice because it's been kind of cold here. And as a person that's been kind of like traveling around the world a lot, mostly in kind of tropical areas or at least Mediterranean areas, um, I don't like being around like 40 degrees anymore. I don't know if I'm just getting old. I'm getting more into my ISFJ aspiration where I like to be really comfortable, but just like I remember when I was younger, I really liked the cold weather, but now I'm just like, I just rather, I mean, it takes a lot for me to stay here in Texas. I really miss living in Mexico and just being on the beach where I had one season and it was nice. You know, I wore swim shorts all year long, sometimes wore a shirt, flip flops, and life was just really easy down there. And I highly recommend anybody who can work remotely go into Mexico. I mean, I don't understand why people retire in the States. I don't understand any of this crap. If you're worried about healthcare, you know, you got dentistry down there, you have doctors down there. You know, they all go through essentially the same damn school, you know, and you don't need insurance. You just pay them $15 and you get to go to a doctor visit. And, you know, then every single pharmacy, you know, will sell their stuff over the counter essentially, you know, for really cheap. I mean, why do you think people go to Cancun, you know, on spring break? You know, they can buy Vicodins and drug whatever they want over the counter. You know, it's the same drugs. Everything comes from the same manufacturing. So it's just interesting. That's a side tangent already. Sorry. I wanted to talk about the kind of the future of the channel. I have some plans to get some people interviewed on here. I've been talking to an INFJ friend, and she is going to be on after the holiday season, and we're going to talk about stereotypes and discrepancies between INFJ and INFP, confusion. Sorry, it's a big ass truck going by. And I plan on having a lot of people on, you know, on the channel, doing quick little interviews and things like that, because I want to have different types. Even in the XJDIB community, you know, I want to see. I got a couple INTJ friends I think will be on, and we'll talk about what it's like to grow up as an INTJ and as a Jehovah's Witness. You know, I have some INFJ friends. I want to talk about my ENTP growing up myself. I mean, other types are also welcome too, but those seem to be the types that seem to be most interested in doing anything like this. And it would also, you know, you stand out a lot more. So it's kind of like if most women are ESFJ and you're going to talk about what it's like to grow up as an ESFJ, an ESFJ friendly religion, you know, that is welcome. You know, I shouldn't say such things. But yeah, and so I'll have some interviews and things like that because I'm not a diva. I'm hoping this channel gets a lot bigger, you know, not for any kind of financial reasons because I don't know. I'm not quite sure how much money is even involved in YouTube anymore. It seems kind of an idiotic thing to pursue at this point. And I don't know. I'm an ENTP. I don't know how long I'll keep it up. But yeah, and so if you want to be on the channel, you want to interview, you want to talk about that kind of stuff, you want to talk about anything, you know, I suggest finding me on Facebook, in the CS Joseph Facebook group, you know, and I'm only gonna have people on who I respect. I know they're gonna know what they're talking about, if that makes any sense. So, you know, the typical MBTI person, no, I don't really want you on my channel because I don't want to have, well, you know, sometimes I'm this and sometimes I'm that. You know, you got to kind of know what you are. You got to understand at least the other 16 types. You know, you need to understand basic cognitive functions. You need to understand interaction styles, temperaments, preferably adhere to at least the 4 sides of the mind, but that's not necessarily a requirement. But, you know, it would make much sense if I'm talking about one, you're talking about another thing. But, and doing some, my earpiece fell out. I plan on doing some stuff on dating and as an ENTP, and I'm also gay, and so that's kind of like a double minority in the dating scene. And so I do plan on talking about how to find your golden pair, silver pair, bronze pair, or whatever you're looking for on dating sites. I made a really good video about that back in the day for the Facebook group, and I got a lot of good reception for that. People were very happy about that. So, and I'm still trying to figure out what people are really interested in, because I get my most views obviously for talking about stories or talking about other apostates, which is weird to me because why is that interesting? I don't know. I get better views for things about sex, it seems. The things I'm actually interested in, no one seems to be interested in. So I just have to keep, analyzing the data given forth and watching, different analytics and things like that. And, I'll figure out what everyone wants. That's what I want to do. I want to help people with what they want and what they value. And that's what ENTPs think about. And so that's just kind of little ideas of what the future holds. Anyways, that's my thoughts on that.